Welcome back to Chronicles of a Student Midwife. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you're new here, my name is Victoria and I'm a certified doula, childbirth educator, and a student midwife. Today, we'll be talking about the stages of labor. The stages of labor. Stay tuned. Of labor. The first stage is the dilatation stage. When you dilate, when your cervix dilates all the way to 10 centimeters. And this first stage is divided into 3 phases. The first phase is called the early labor or the latent phase. This is when you dilate up to 3 centimeters. Your contractions here, they're sporadic, they are spread out. You might have one every 20 minutes. They would be short. Yeah, they're just all over the place. And usually during this time, we tell our moms to distract yourself as much as possible, rest as much as possible, because when you get into the active phase, you will need that rest. The second phase is from 4 centimeters up to 7 centimeters, and it's called the active stage of labor. The active phase of labor. And usually during this time, your contractions are longer, stronger, and closer together. These 3 things. During this phase, your contractions are longer, stronger, and closer together. And usually we tell our moms when you are having contractions every 5 minutes, lasting at least 60 seconds, and for as long as an hour, if it has been consistent for an hour, every 5 minutes, lasting 1 minute, we'll head into the hospital or call your midwife or heading into the birthing center. Whichever place you're birthing, you want to be there during this phase of labor. And after the active phase, we have the transition. The transition is from 8 centimeters up to 10 centimeters. Your contractions are on top of one another. You feel like you're not having any breaks. Some women are like, I cannot do it. This is when women get into that emotional stage. But we know that they can do it. They do it all the time. We are made to do it, and women can do it. They can do it. They're made amazing. We are made amazing, right? So, to recap, the first stage of labor has 3 phases: the latent phase, the active phase, and the transition phase. And that ends the first stage of labor. The second stage of labor is the pushing stage. This is when the baby starts to maneuver themselves to come out of the pelvis. Ta-da! We have our baby. The baby is born in the second stage of labor. And then in the last stage of labor is the placenta. The placenta has to be born. And this is what happens in the third stage of labor. This brings me to the end of the stages of labor. To recap, the first stage of labor is the dilatation. The dilation and effacement of the cervix. Your baby opens you up all the way to 10 centimeters and 100% effaced. The second stage of labor is the pushing stage, while the third stage of labor is when the placenta comes out. If you enjoyed this video or if this video was helpful for you, Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment in the comment section below, and also share with a friend. See you in my next episode, and don't forget to be the best version of yourself. God bless you, and bye-bye.